What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. And I'm here to do the Raw review for February 20th, 2023. The headline for the night was Finn Balor, Colts Edge, and U.S. title match. So, yeah, that match definitely did end in a way that we kind of predicted. Like, during the live stream yesterday, we knew, like, this is going to be a DQ. It's going to be something. And yeah, and we knew somebody in the Judgment Day was gonna come out. I mean, I do got a few things to talk about in this video, mainly Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. But I'm gonna go through the show and let y'all know the breakdown and what happened and give y'all my little spin and take on things. So the show started with Kevin Owens refused to work with Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn gets a cool off. This is one of the biggest cool offs I've seen Sammy get. Cause that's basically like a cool off. Like you thought you had it, you thought you had something going against Roman, and you thought you could build a team with KO, and then KO just does what KO does. He treated you exactly how he always been treating him. Kevin Owens has always been an asshole to Sammy, and Kevin Owens has been manipulating Sammy the whole time to go against the bloodline, trying to make him look weak. Like real friends don't do that. So what Kevin Owens did was not really shocking because that's what Kevin Owens do. So it was really stupid for Sammy to fight so hard to be a part of a group and then turn his back on Roman for Kevin, who really played you. And that's what makes Sammy dumb. Like some people will say, well, Sami Zayn was getting abused by Roman. No, he wasn't. He's a part of the group. You gotta follow orders. He wasn't abusing you. He was fucking you just gotta follow orders. If anything, he accepted Sammy and was cool with Sammy. Remember, they used to kick it and be eating popcorn together and all of that. They actually were getting tight. But that shows you that Sammy was on BS, which is so obvious and factual. I just don't understand. I just don't understand how people overlook that. I mean, Jay Uso was saying it the whole time that Sammy was on some snake trying to turn his back the whole time. So why people just gonna forget about that? And now it's actually happening, but people just gonna forget because they made Jay forget. Just because they made Jay forget shouldn't mean you forget. And the only reason they made Jay forget is again because it's to write his character dumb, just to boost Sammy. It's not to make any logical sense. It's just to really make him look like a fool. Because you would be a fool to run with Sammy right now, and that's straight up. And then this happening to Sami Zayn shows why he shouldn't have never did what he did. Now look at you. Now you don't even have the bloodline. Possibly, Jay. We still gotta see what's up with that. But now look, Kevin Owens just dismissed you, dude. Like next thing you know, it'll be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in the future, yo. This was a cool down, indeed, but they still warmed the back up by having a random fight with Baron Corbin afterwards. And that's one thing I did not like about tonight's Raw. It was very predictable. Like every match was predictable as hell. Like obviously Sami Zayn would win so they can keep the crowd up his butt and keep acting like he's somebody, even though he's clearly acting stupid and not really acting loyal. Like you wasn't loyal to the bloodline, so why should Kevin Owens be loyal to you? These are the questions that people should be thinking about instead of just, oh, I love Sami Zayn just for no reason. But like I said, I already know why these people do that. They do that because they don't like Roman. They just don't want to admit it. You know. He would. I mean, if you look even deeper than this, it would be even more crazier. But I'm not even gonna go in that much detail about this because some stuff is just way too obvious. But some people just don't really see it or get it. Um, so this was boring. Sami Zayn beats up Baron. And another thing I didn't like is it's like they kind of made Baron Corbin look better than Roman. Like Roman didn't look so great in that match, at Elimination Chamber, but Baron was damn near getting the upper hand on Sami a lot. But Baron still lost, but and yeah, Baron's career is pretty much over, right? I'm disappointed what they did with Baron Corbin as well. But yeah, that happened. Then we had Mustafa Ali defeat Dolph Ziggler. Okay, that was pretty predictable. I didn't think Dolph was going to win. Now, the only reason why I knew Dolph wasn't going to win is because they just haven't been doing anything with Dolph, right? Like, yeah, Dolph, he'll pop up in a match here and there, but they never really build any real storylines with him or he really give him any wins. I swear, Dolph don't really be doing nothing. They actually put more story into Ali, even though Ali is a jobber too. This what made this match so crazy. It's like one jobber going against another jobber. But the jobber who gets a little bit more story and attention is the jobber that's going to win. So predictable. Because I did predict Ali to win this match. Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman traded barbs. So back to this again. Y'all did this 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't know, man. See, here's the question, man. Are people getting tired of Cody Rhodes? I do believe some people may be getting tired of him, and I think another half are cool with it. Right now, I'm cool with it, but I think I can get a little tired of it eventually. Just like this promo, this was not that great. It was basically damn near the same thing from 2 weeks ago, except now Paul Heyman is backstage with a neck brace because of Kevin Owens. Like, come on now. Like, come on, this was like the same old long, dragged out stuff. Like, I know they're trying to make it give us a little wait time for Roman, but come on, we can switch it up, think of something else a little different. We're gonna have another Cody Rhodes, Paul Heyman segment. Like, come on now. This was not like stuff like that. Like I feel like if they don't make or do some serious changes with Cody's, or at least let certain people take losses, let them take a loss so people care about them a little bit and want to see if they gonna bounce back. Stop having these people win all the time, because then people gonna get bored, just like they might get bored of Cody. Now the only reason why Roman isn't boring is because Roman has the damn belts. He's the fucking head of the damn table, so it makes sense for him to win all the time because he's running it. He's running it, you know. But shit, but look at what Roman had to go through though in order to even be able to get there though. Remember, Roman was taking a lot of losses and beatings before he became the tribal chief. Let's not forget that. I mean, Roman was getting embarrassed by Baron Corbin and shit. I remember that in 2019. Asuka defeats Nikki Cross by submission. Another predictable match. Obviously, Asuka is gonna beat Nikki. Asuka in this new look, man. It's like they're turning her heel and shit. I like Asuka, but here it go where y'all be changing people for the worst. Where Asuka used to be more funny and comical. Now she's all scary and creepy now. And she's good at what she does, man. I give it to Asuka. She's definitely good at her character and what she does. But here it go again where, oh, now you want to give her a title shot against Bianca when she's damn near going heel and she's acting really crazy and evil. Now you give her a title shot. Now, and I've already explained how they let heels get away with too much too, and they put too much praise on heels. Like, they need to give faces a little bit more nowadays, instead of having heels just beat every damn thing. And Sami Zayn is not a face. He is a heel. Don't be tricked and fooled into thinking that he is one, because he's clearly not. He's not. That was not so people can try to believe it all in their head that he is. Sorry. Faces don't do what Sammy did. Sorry. That's why Roman was the real face. That's why Roman kept trying to tell him in the Elimination Chamber that he was trying to do something for him and he was trying to help him, because that was the truth. And then to see how it played out and see how Sammy really acted showed how fake Sammy really was to begin with. I don't know what be up with people, man. Seth freaking Rollins defeats The Miz by referee stoppage. So another boring, lame, goofy, predictable match. We know Seth is gonna beat The Miz. We already know this. And just to add a little heat in here, let's have Seth win. What? He won that match? I thought he lost that. So he won because he curb stomped them too hard? What the hell? That don't even make no sense. Like, here y'all go trying to make Seth Rollins look like he's some monster or some beast, and y'all do this every fucking week. Every week it's the same people always getting pushed down our throats and who never lose. Just like the Miz. Miz has hella talent, but every time we see him, he's losing. Every time we see him, he's getting embarrassed. Every time we see him, he's just getting beat down. And now you embarrass him like this over Seth. This is why people are going to start getting bored with the WWE, man, after sooner or later. Because it's like you just basically paying to see the same exact stuff over and over again. And it's like and it's like they want the crowd to just love these people so much to the point where you're not fair. You know, oh, don't be caring about the actual product and the wrestlers and what's going on with the whole group in general. Just like certain people, and just be happy about that and don't give a damn about nothing else. That's what they want y'all to be. And to me, that's not being a true wrestling fan. That's not. You got to care about the whole company in general. Like, you can't. I mean, I'm not saying you can't have your likes and your dislikes and your favorites, but some things got to make some type of sense here. Um, right, Bronson Reed, Mox, Chad, Gable, Otis is still talking about joining the models, which I think is cool. Uh, and the models are underrated too. Rhea Ripley, fire cannot be extinguished. So right, Rhea and Dominic had a scene. I don't know what the Miz was reading in that letter. Carmella and Seth Rollins exude confidence. Well, yeah, Carmella was talking up a storm too. Carmella's boring. Nobody cared about Carmella. Um, Becky Lynch and Lita invaded Ding Dong Hello. I found it pretty goofy to have Ding Dong Hello and have Dakota Kai and Io Sky there. I found that to be a little goofy. But Becky ended up showing up with Lita, so I guess they making them a team now, man. And they're coming for them tag team titles. And honestly, let them have it, man. Io Sky and Dakota Kai are not good tag team champions. They're not. They make the belts look weak. And they barely ever put them up. Barely. Like I said, why did Austin Theory have to put up his title in 2 days flat? 2 days flat. He put up his title twice. But Dakota and Kai, the EO, I bet you most people can't even remember the last time they put their titles up. I bet you most people can't. What's up with that? But I will be looking forward to that match, though, in the future. I definitely will be looking forward to that. Bronson Reed defeats Chad Gable. Another very predictable match. Obviously, Bronson is going to go over on Chad. Omos challenges Brock Lesnar to a match at WrestleMania. I mean, okay. Not really excited about this match because I know they're just going to have Brock beat him. I mean, come on. Obviously, Brock is just going to beat Omos. Like, they don't really care about Omos like that, as you can see. He's just going to be fed to Brock, just like he was fed to Braun. Candice LeRae reveals that Nikki Cross is lonely. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. You know, Nikki Cross be acting weird, and then she lost her match, and then Candice went up to her and got to saying, I don't know. Another thing, same thing with Candice, man. It's like Candice has nothing going on for herself. They're not really doing anything with her or letting her win any matches. So no matter what she's doing, I don't think it's going to be much out of this, especially with Nikki Cross. As you can see, they ain't been doing much with her either. All they did with Nikki is just get rid of her superhero gimmick. That's about it. They didn't really, push her or anything. Bobby Lashley dismantles Elias. This was pointless. This was pointless and goofy. And this was Bobby Lashley for no reason comes out and destroys Elias. It's the same shit, just like with Elias. Nobody really I mean, I like Elias a little bit, or Ezekiel, but here it go. Elias getting beat up and jobbed out again. Nothing new. Even though this wasn't even a match. This wasn't even a match. This was just goofy. This is something that Brock Lesnar be doing, right? Like, this the type of shit that Brock be doing. Just come out of nowhere and sneak Bobby. But now Bobby wants to beat up Elias. This was stupid. This was pointless. And then last but not least, Austin Theory defeats Edge to retain the United States Championship. Let me see how much they wrote. Yeah, they wrote some stuff. So yeah, this was probably the best match of the night, Edge versus Theory. But it's like everybody knew that there was not going to be a clean victory. Yeah, Theory won. He retained the title, even though I feel like Edge should not have a title shot just out of nowhere like that, out the blue. I mean, he wasn't even in the chamber, but yep, Finn Balor, he comes out as a distraction. Edge ends up losing. Like, that's kind of predictable. We was already saying that. We were like, yeah, it's going to be somebody in the Judgment Day, and they're going to come out, and they're going to definitely try to mess with him. But I thought it would have been like a DQ and no contest. But no, instead of that, it still happened. The interference still happened, but Theory ends up winning. I know. And then after the match, um, Finn, he just started whooping Edge's ass by himself. He was just out there just eh, hitting them with finishers and all of that. And that's how the segment ended, with Edge getting beat down and losing the match. So, yeah, good match, but terrible ending. Good match, but terrible ending. I'll give this episode a 2 out of 5. This episode wasn't really that good. It was only certain little parts that were okay, but not really a good episode at all, honestly. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on a later tip, and I'll try to think of some more videos. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.